Hello, Inner Universe community. Today I met a woman and she's just complained to me that she had given so much of love and affection to some of her family members and so many of her friends, but none of her loving gestures were ever reciprocated by them, and she was feeling very negative. She was feeling cheated. And now, what could be my answer in such a situation? So, I thought of covering this topic with you. You see, you'll come across different kinds of people throughout your life. You do not have to react to what they are saying or what they are doing. You have to just keep your own alignment with the source. You have to be authentic to your own self. That is alignment. And the challenge is that despite being amidst such kinds of people, you are still in alignment with the source, with your inner being, with your highest self. Your highest self is the source that we are talking about. That is why we say you are divine, and as a divine being, you don't have to become a victim of situations, circumstances, and people around you. It is alright. You may not like some people. That is fine. You can just distance yourself from them. But then you don't have to become a victim. You don't have to copy them. You don't have to condone every move that they ever do. It is their life. You have to mind your own life. If you can keep aligned with your inner source throughout the day, that is a big achievement. You know that every emotion that you are going through at any time during the day has a great impact on your overall health. And if you are showing self-love and self-care, you will always find time for giving love to yourself. And how can you give love? By focusing on things outside that you like, not what you condemn, because then negative emotions are released in your body. Your cells do not know what kind of situation you are standing in. Your interpretation of the situation is the message that is going to the cells, and then according to the message that you give to your inner universe, similar emotions and similar hormones are released. And that is why if you see all that is good around you, the message that is going to every cell in your body is you are fine, and that will you be. So you are creating your own health. You are creating your own finances. You are creating your own circumstances in life. That is why we say, circumstances do not make a man, they reveal him to himself. How beautifully the author James Allen has put forward these words. They show how resilient you are, how patient you are, how well you can choose in any given situation. How do you choose? By looking at what is good and ignoring what is not good. So whenever you feel that you have not been reciprocated with the same amount of love and affection or any kind of help that you have given to other people, then you have to remember these following things. 1. Your main focus should be to keep aligned with your higher self, with the source, with your inner being, which is very, very important for your health, for your overall well-being. The second thing that you have to keep in mind is that as you start complaining, you have to be aware that you have been entangled into thinking negative thoughts, which otherwise you wouldn't have. So this has been triggered by certain people. So let this experience teach you to choose your thoughts. Ignore what is negative and focus on what is positive. The third thing that you can learn from such an experience is that you start copying them. Oh, they have been not so good to me, so I'll do the same thing. But then you are becoming them and you never appreciate them. You are becoming something that you do not appreciate yourself. You'll end up copying something you do not like and you'll become somebody who you are not actually. So you lose your authentic self, which was love, which was helping others, which was goodness. I'm not saying that you go to them again and again, but just ignore them. But be your own authentic self. Keep your goodness with you. The fifth point that you have to remember is that whatever good you do to others or anywhere, it is your authentic self. It is your doing. It is your choice. So that doesn't make anybody else's obligation to return it to you. So whatever good you do, any good deed that you do, offer it to God. You love somebody, offer it to God. And then don't ask anything in return for it. The sixth thing that you have to remember is be love. That is what you are. That is why you are giving out love. Don't look for love in the wrong places. You can give out only that you have yourself. You have self-love in you, so you are able to give out love to others. They are still experiencing life. They are still learning. Give them the time to learn. And don't expect anything in return from others for anything that you do for them. Now, the most profound quote that I have come across to cover everything that I can say on this topic is that the love you give recycles and circulates throughout the universe. No expression of love is ever lost or wasted. So whatever energy, loving energy, helping energy, assisting energy you are giving out, it will always stay in the universe and it is bound to come back to you. And it will come back to you after multiplying many more times. So whatever you are giving to yourself, because anyways it will return to you. Now if you start giving hate because somebody else has not given you enough love, that will also return to you. Life is like a boomerang. I have talked about vibrations. Vibrate high, and you can only vibrate high with positive and beautiful thoughts. As you are inside, so is your outside world. You know that. So be love, be kind, and you'll get luckier. When I talk of self-love, it also implies closing doors on places and people that no longer serve you. And you close those doors not because of pride, but because they don't make you feel comfortable. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to be yourself. You have to be love, and for being love, you have to be around people who elevate you, who make you feel good. So it is all right to be kind to yourself first, and this means it is also all right to keep certain people away from your life so that you can be more creative and you can enjoy your life to the fullest. Thank you so much, Inner Universe community. This is Sanchita Pandey, your mentor and spiritual guide. My message to you is I love you. I love you lots. Thank you so much for sharing my videos with your friends and for your lovely comments. Thank you. Bye for now.